We might as well call the council meeting to order. Somebody would have a resolution adopting the agenda?
Sorry. Moved by Councillor Atkinson, seconded by Councillor Murphy. Be it resolved that the agenda be adopted as amended, presented.
Thank you. Question? All those in favor? It's carried. Confirmation of the minutes.
Moved by Councillor Atkinson, seconded by Councillor Murphy. Be it resolved that the minutes of the regular council meeting and the committee of the whole of January 28, 2019 be hereby approved. All statutory declarations have been complied with.
Thank you. Question? All those in favor? It's carried. Citizens period. Hi, sir. How are you?
Ivan Young, 70 Geimer. I just want to make a comment on the snow removal. I've noticed lately that the town is removing their barricades over lunchtime when they go for lunch, which makes it a way better for all the people going home for lunch. Used to be we'd have to follow their detours even though they weren't working, but this last week they've been moving their barricades.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody's in shock because it was a compliment.
As we always talk about it, it's always easy to find out the bad stuff, but it's great when somebody comes forward with the good stuff.
Well, I appreciate that, Ivan. You ran and pointed that out to us, and it was really nice. Thank you.
And it's important we make sure that the guys that are actually doing that hear the positive feedback.
Thank you, sir. There's no bylaws. Committees, Public Works and Maintenance, Lagoon Upgrade Second Opinion Resolution.
So this is the resolution regarding to get a second opinion on the lagoon upgrade. As everybody is aware, we all came by and inherited this $14 million solution. So just to ensure that we've are spending money in the right spots and that we've got a good understanding, us as council, on what's required. We put forward this resolution, and there was some urgency on doing this because obviously if we have something going not by the way it's supposed to go with regards to our regulations, we don't want to wait around too long. So moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Atkinson's. Whereas the town lagoon is not meeting effluent discharge regulations and steps have been taken in order to move forward and prepare for further lagoon upgrades. And whereas the engineering department has been working with Manitoba Water Services Boards and JRCC Consulting in order to move the lagoon upgrade project forward. And whereas the anticipated cost of these lagoon upgrades is expected to cost over $14 million. Therefore, Mayor and Council want to ensure that taxpayer dollars are being invested in the most efficient and effective manner possible and have requested the engineering department obtain engineering services for a second opinion regarding to the proposed lagoon upgrades. Therefore, it be resolved that Council agreed to bypass the tendering policy whereby the town will obtain a single source for a tender in order to allow Dillon Consulting to immediately start the project due to the time constraints. And be it further resolved that Council authorize Dillon Consulting to perform a secondary review of the proposed lagoon upgrade at a cost of $11,400 plus applicable taxes. And therefore, it further be resolved that Council permit the Chief Administrating Officer to assign the necessary documentation to start this process immediately.
Any questions? All those in favor? Okay, it's carried. Finance and Administration, November financial report.
Moved by myself, second by Councillor Atkinson. I resolve that council authorize the financial statement for the period ending November 30th, 2018 be approved as prepared and presented by Jay Collar, the Chief Financial Officer. G, not J. GJ.
Question? All those in favor? It's carried. Payroll and accounts.
A resolution here to authorize the following accounts. So be moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Atkinson, be resolved that council authorize the following accounts. Pay period number 1 in the amount of $99,388.83, and pay period number 2 in the amount of $108,923.45. General checks number 22297 to 22339, 22341 to 22361 in the amount of $355,275.59, and the EFTS amount in the amount of $74,783.55.
Great. Questions? All those in favor? It's carried. Thank you. Counts and conflict.
Moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Ward. Be it resolved that council authorize the following account. General check number 22340 in the amount of $323.16.
Anybody abstaining? Question? All those in favor? Carried. Appointment of CDC board members.
The CDC stands for the Community Development Corporation, which is a board that works in conjunction with the town of Nepal. There's been a few changes in vacant positions, and moved by Councillor Ward, seconded by Councillor Forrester, whereas the agreement between the town and the CDC states board members must be approved by the town. Therefore, be resolved that the council appoint Alan Gibbs, citizen at large, and James Wilson, ex officio, I knew I was going to get this word wrong, ex officio to the CDC board as per recommendations by the CDC committee.
Thank you. Any questions? All those in favor? It's carried. Handy van, mobility.
Resolution number 2019033, moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Ward. Whereas the handy van requires the town to sign Mobility Disadvantaged Transportation Program 2018 Annual Operating Report, and whereas the town acts as sponsors of the handy van service and are responsible for any deficit the handy van may occur. Therefore, be it resolved that council authorize the mayor and the assistant chief administration officer to sign the PAW Handy Van annual operating report to be submitted to the Mobility Disadvantaged Transportation Program.
Any questions? All those in favor? It's carried. Committee, another spot, sorry. Committee reports, museum board.
Meeting tomorrow.
Meeting tomorrow, Chamber of Commerce.
20th.
Sustainable Force, no meetings. Citizens on Patrol.
Yeah, we had a meeting last week on Tuesday. Pretty much business as usual. Going to be doing some things in terms of patrolling and volunteer hours over at Trappers Festival. A lot of discussion regarding some of the downtown issues. think that's pretty much it. Oh, we discussed the possibility of the school zones, and the CDC was very much in favor of that moving forward. And I let them know that they would probably be expecting a letter from Cal Council.
The CDC, there hasn't been a meeting since they presented their AOP here at our last council, but the CDC has been scrambling quickly to help organize the visit this Thursday of the Federal Minister of Rural Economic Development, Bernadette Jordan. So she'll be here all day Thursday, and we've arranged to take her around and see some of the sites. And there is a 4 o'clock meet and greet the council will be invited to. Destination marketing.
We had a meeting on January 30th. We talked, I don't want to get the numbers wrong, but we did approve some grants for the Community Beautification Grant, the Rotary built Bannock. There was a volleyball family grant, and another one for the Paw Action Center, I believe. Those are all on our website, so I don't want to get it incorrect because I didn't bring my paper with me, but it's all there. It was a good meeting. Talked about how grants are approved and how grants are, or what we need to do, and really talked about taking away some of the discussions from the meeting at the West Canada about how we can generate ideas and maybe create some things without having to sit back and wait. So that will be on our next meeting. As well as we reviewed the budgets for this coming year, and we have a plan to meet again in the next short while to finalize those, because there were some questions still.
Just got a question. If someone has an idea and they want to bring it forward, and it's, you think it's a good idea, but that person doesn't want to put together the package to, they're just not interested in doing the legwork to fill out the grant. Can the committee itself just say, oh, that's a great idea, we're going to go ahead with the,
That's,
or is it?
yeah, that's kind of what we've been talking about, Trevor, is that we don't have to wait for all the paperwork, that maybe we can do some of the work as well and bring something forward as well. So whoever that person is, if they want some assistance, or just want to throw the idea at me, send it my way, and I'll make sure it gets to the table. You know, like the trapper for a day or fisherman.
All right, coalition. Nothing?
Nothing.
Smart cities?
No. Nope.
Nope. Recycling board?
Recycling, we had a meeting on February 7th, a very good meeting, and they went through their 2019 operations budget. They're looking to do some capital expenditures on some equipment. They reviewed the agreement with the Town of the Paw, OCN, and the R. McKelvey, and the agreements have to be redone, and they're going to work on them right away, and as soon as the agreements are done, they will be sent out to the 3 communities involved.
Thank you. The Paw Community Renewal Corp.
We haven't had any recent meetings. We did approve a couple of grants, I believe. One for women's new application celebrating International Women's Day would be one of them. Don't know the exact amount right now. The other one was for, I believe, X-Roads. Something to do with a program that they want to do with teaching young kids about the area and using cameras and going out and photographing things, and I think it's a good thing.
Good.
Getting involved.
Library board? No meetings? Scan? No meetings?
No meeting.
Kelsey Planning District? No meetings that I'm aware of. And KSD Committee? No meetings. Okie dokie. Citizens period? Anything else from the citizens? Okay. We have nothing for Committee of the Whole. So, motion to adjourn? We're adjourned.